Am I the asshole for defending myself from a child and making her parents furious at daycare? I swear, I never imagined my job at a daycare would land me in the front office being accused of harming a 4-year-old girl, especially when all I did was stop her from hitting me repeatedly. I'm James, 29, and I work as a support teacher at a daycare center in a small town in Pennsylvania. Last Tuesday, I was covering the preschool group for a few hours while the main teacher dealt with a personal emergency. We were lining up to take the kids outside, and while my coworker took attendance, a little girl named Maggie, not her real name, but let's call her that, started slapping me in the stomach. At first, it didn't hurt. She's a tiny thing. I figured she was being silly or just trying to get attention, so I ignored it, hoping she'd stop, but she didn't. The slaps got stronger, sharp little smacks that started landing on my back too. I turned to her gently and said, "Maggie, please stop hitting me, that's not nice." But she just giggled and kept going. Finally, I raised my voice a bit. Not yelling, just firmer. "Maggie, that's enough! Hands to yourself!" I lifted my forearm to block her from smacking my side again. She ended up slapping my arm instead and immediately started crying, holding her hand like I had hurt her. I was shocked and told her, "You see, that's why we don't hit." I assumed that was the end of it, but no. About an hour later, I got called into the front office by the director, and my heart immediately sank. Maggie's parents had shown up early for pickup and told the staff I had hit their daughter during playtime. I told my side of the story, shaking honestly. I'd never been accused of something so awful in my life. Thankfully, our manager checked the security footage right away and confirmed everything. Me being hit, me asking her to stop, me raising my arm to block, nothing else. She showed the video to Maggie's parents, and they just stood there with crossed arms and cold expressions. Not a single apology. Just a "we'll be speaking to the board," and a glare that made it clear they weren't letting this go. I left work that day feeling drained and rattled. I did nothing wrong. I protected myself from a child hitting me, and I stayed calm the entire time. But I still feel sick inside, like I'm walking on eggshells just waiting for the next incident. Am I the asshole for defending myself in that moment? Should I have done something differently, or am I being punished for having boundaries with someone else's kid? I'd love some outside perspective here.